Well, hello, welcome or welcome back, whichever it is. I'm happy you're here. I don't care how you found me, just that you did. Tonight's dinner is going to be another quick and easy, kinda. There are a couple steps to it, but it's really easy to make. I'm going to make the knockoff for the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Eric has never had it before because it has milk in it. And I just figured out how to make buttermilk from his soy. Never knew how to do that before recent years. So he's gonna get it and he's gonna love it, I think. But let's go heat up the pots. Let's get it, let's go, come on. Okay, since I don't have buttermilk, I'm gonna make some. So in the bowl I have 1 cup, 2 cups. And to that I'm going to add some distilled white vinegar. I'm gonna add a tablespoon. And that's going to make it turn into, oh, yikes, 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 yikes. Okay, don't overdo that, but do it like that. And that'll make it turn into buttermilk when you don't have any. Or you could just go with regular milk. And I'm going to do the same thing with the oat milk or the soy milk that I use for Eric's. Okay, so there's Eric's cup of soy. He said he wants soy. I gave him an option. Which one does he want? And the same thing for his. I'm not going to use a tablespoon for his, because he's got way less than we do. So I'm gonna do a half of one, but this time I'm not pouring it over top of the milk. Okay, so about a half a tablespoon in there. And that's Eric's milk. So we have full milk, soy milk, or whatever milk you prefer. Okay, I'm doing this first so it has time to make it. You can see it's already right in there starting to curdle. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. See, it's already starting. We just put it in there. So there you go. Okay, so whether you wash, don't wash your chicken, I've done mine. I've picked off whatever little pieces I don't want from it. And now I'm going to cut the chicken down because I don't want big thick pieces. So what I do is I find the fat line right there, and that's the line I'm going to follow straight through. I'm going to attempt to follow straight through so my pieces don't come out wonky. Okay, so I'm gonna push down on it. You see that line right there? That's about where I want to be because that's the thinnest part of the chicken. So let's give it a go and see if I can do what I'm telling you to do. So put your hand down, press firmly, fingers up. That's so you don't cut yourself. And just kind of slide your knife straight through. I'm cutting straight. I wanted to cut it on an angle here. Okay, and there you go. I think I'm through. Yeah. And you just finish your way through here, the butterfly. Straight through. I was pretty close. So that's what I'm going to do to the rest. Boom. And then I'm going to half them, like make them bun sizes. But let me cut the others. Okay. So the chicken is cut up. I have extra chicken out because I'm making it for another recipe. I pulled some to the side. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start mixing everything together. I cut them down to what I feel is like a bun size. I made a couple of small ones for me because I don't eat as much as the kids. But we're going to slide this over here out of our way. And we're going to get to making the brine. Okay, so in this spice bowl I have 1/4 teaspoon ginger, 1 teaspoon of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, not smoked paprika, but do as you will, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar over here, and then we're going to do pepper to taste. That is what you're going to need for the spices. So in a bowl, not in a bowl, in a bag. We're going to add our homemade buttermilk. See how it's looking a little curdly? I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm hoping. But we're going to add that to this bag right here. I'm going to put my chicken in first to get it, have some weight in the bottom so it doesn't tip over. So I'm going to leave 2 pieces out for Eric because he may want a second one. You're going to add, I'm trying to keep this away from Eric's. You're going to add all of your seasonings right in there. Boom, go, do it. You're going to add all of the powdered sugar. Oh, darn, I forgot to do something. Leave it to me. Okay, before you do this, and I'm going to take mine back out. Before you do this, poke some holes in your chicken so that the brine can get all the way through. Okay, so basically all I did was I took a fork and started poking holes in it so that the marinade, I always say that funny, can get all the way through the chicken. There we go. That's what I should have did on the other one. Okay, so in the bag is the seasoning with the chicken with the holes in it, and it is flattened, okay? The powdered sugar in there. And do this not in the order I did. We're going to add the buttermilk. We're going to add a cup of pickle juice. So a half a cup to a cup, depending on how much chicken you're doing. I'm going to do, that's a half a cup. I'm going to do 3/4 because I don't have a whole lot. Okay? You're going to add pepper to taste. And it does call for either cayenne pepper and or, I've seen it with both and separate, chili powder. I don't like spicy, so I'm not putting it in here because I can't separate it out from the kids. So they're gonna have mild today. Okay, so now this, I'm gonna let the air out. It's gonna go in the refrigerator. You could soak it overnight. You could soak it, but try to give yourself anywhere from half an hour to an hour. Okay, so we'll do Eric's. Eric's is done in the proper order. We've poked holes in it. We've flattened it out. Okay, and then we're going to add same seasonings. And this is the non-dairy version. And then we made the milk for him as well. I almost think that the pickle juice, it may make this into a thing also, but I'm not sure because there's vinegar in it, I think. Pour that in there. The half a cup of pickle juice. It's regular old pickle juice. Nothing special about it. All right, so just like I did with the others, I'm going to seal it up with the air in it for just a minute. And again with Eric, same thing. Pepper it. I'm putting enough pepper in here that you're probably not going to need the cayenne. All right, so we're just going to take as much air as I can out without spilling it on me. Oh, there it goes, trying to get out. Okay, so I'm going to label this bag for Eric. I'll know his, there's only 2 pieces in there, but you never know. Okay, and we're going to put that in the refrigerator. Alrighty, confession time. I got ahead of myself and I forgot to hit record when I started doing the chicken. So I had these pieces left out for something else I was doing, but they're going to be chicken sandwiches now because I want to show you how to do this. Okay, so these are the spices that you're going to need. We have a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon paprika, 1 tablespoon onion powder, and 1 tablespoon powdered sugar. And then I'm going to add pepper to taste. That's what the things are here. Oh, and some salt. That's the salt. I'm going to change mine to seasoned salt because I like seasoned salt rather than table salt. Okay, that's not salt. I said salt. I meant sugar. That is sugar, and I was going to add the seasoned salt to it. Okay, so now that we're all on the same page here, this is 2 cups of flour. I'm going to add all of the ingredients. Oh, and this here, I forgot to tell you, that is cornstarch. You can use it, you don't have to. I think it makes for a crispier breading, and that's a tablespoon. 2 cups of flour. So you get that good and whisked around in your flour. I'm doing it in this pan so I could do more chicken at one time. There's 2 ways that you could do this. You can add it all in like this, or you can add it to the flour. And originally I was going to do all in, but as I thought about it, I thought, you know what, I really want some seasoning in the flour, so that's why mine's different. So you would do it either or. I'm doing both. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. And if it does, I'll let you know, because I've had it before. Kids have not. Eric has never had this before because I didn't really think about how to make buttermilk until recently. Well, over the last year or 2. It didn't occur to me that I can make Eric's with this. All right, so here's Eric's. It's the same flour, just transfer it over to this bowl because he has soy milk in his and we have regular milk in ours, or what we're calling milk. It's the buttermilk that we made. So what you're going to do is you're going to take out, now here's something you're going to want to do. You're going to take a little bit of your juice, just a little bit of it, and you're going to drop it in there. Because you know how like it gets all crumbly on your fingers? They give you crumblies. This gives you crumblies on your chicken. See? Just a little bit, not much. Just get those little crumblies in there. Trust me, it'll make a difference. Okay, so I got clean gloves on. We're going to take the chicken out. We're going to dredge it in a little bit of flour over here. Now what they tell you to do is to press down on it. So when I turn it over, I'm going to press it in, but I want to press that one side really good. Trying to keep at least one hand clean. There we go. Okay. So you're just going to press it good and down. Okay. Hopefully we got some of those crumblies on there. Okay. Now I'm just going to set this over here and I'll do the next one. Now some people season their chicken with that seasoning that I used, but I have enough seasoning on this chicken. I don't need to season it when it came out. You can even see it. Pulled up, I don't know if you can see it. If I pull it up real close, you can see that the all the speckles and all that on there. So I'm not going to add more seasoning. And I got seasoning in the flour. There you go. On to ours. Okay, so I'm making the crumblies. I keep wanting to put my hand in there, but I don't want to get my hands all dirty with the stuff so I can touch other things. Just trying to get the crumbles. Boom. And it goes. Okay. Press it down. You see? You see the crumbly sticking to it? That's what we want. I want to get that on there first. Okay. Put that right there. Put that right there. All right, let me get to the rest of them and we'll be back when it's time to cook. All right, so I dropped some crumbs in there. It's not dirty. I did that on purpose so I could see if it was hot enough. Now we're going to add the chicken. I'm gonna start over here because that's Eric's pot. I'm doing this because it just doesn't, I don't want it to stick right away. Just adding it in slowly. That's all I'm doing. Oop. Okay, and under here I have a wire rack. And then about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes each side. And I'll use that after Eric's is done to finish cooking off the rest of ours. There we go. You don't want it like a raging fry. I want it to cook slowly. I don't want it to cook, I mean I want it to fry, but I don't want it to fry the second I put it in there. Okay. It won't take long, I'm telling you. All right. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit because these are browning a little bit faster than I want. So I turned the heat down a smidge. All right, so those are the ones that aren't very good. But take a look at those. I'll show you our better ones after that's done. Take a look at that. Is that not yummy looking? I'm gonna put that over here. Ooh, I got some, oh, it's from the chicken on my hand. All right, so I'm gonna start over on these pieces. These pieces are a bust. Okay, now when they come out, dap them. Dap off that grease. I'm telling you, it'll make the difference. Your chicken won't use, now I'm using regular vegetable oil. I believe they use a peanut oil. I can't use the peanut. But look how pretty that looks. That is absolutely golden brown, scrumptious, ready to go. All right, let me fry up the rest and then I'll show you when I'm done. Alrighty, we're going to use this fryer because I like it better. It fries better. I don't like that cast iron, whatever that thing is called. I prefer this one. You see how it's a softer fry? That one was, everything turns black and everything. I don't like it. Put a couple of these little pieces in here. That's enough. All right, so I traded pans with Eric because I don't like that pan. It makes everything dark. Look at how pretty this one's coming out. Woohoo! I don't want to bring it too far up because I don't want to drip the grease everywhere. How pretty she is. I'm going to put her over there. And we'll be back when they're all done. Look how golden that is coming out. Isn't that just looking absolutely delicious? Look at that. Looky her. All right, let's keep it moving. There they go, browning up really nice. We're almost about done. Last but not least, she's done. I'm going to meet you at the table. If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Alrighty, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to cut mine in half. I wish I had time to have toasted the bun, but I didn't.
It looks good.
Yeah, Eric's never had this before.
Ever.
Want me to cut it? Oh, I can't use that knife on mine. Wow, look inside. Yasmin's behind the camera. She said, good?
Oh, I want to go.
Good, it's all right. She said, you nailed it, Mom. You nailed it. Let's see if I did.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
It's so sad.
Oh.
My mouth is full, sorry.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
That's really good. It would have been better if the bun was toasted. Toasted, I almost said. Toasted. But, yeah.
I'm at a loss for words.
Well, that's a first. I got to get one of those, what? Kind of a picture. All right. Well, there you have it. I hope you try it. I hope you like it. I'll be back for the wrap up. Let's get to munching. All right. So, how did we do? That's it. Half of my sandwich. Eric liked it so much, he ate 2. That's high praise indeed from him because he's not really big on chewing meat. It's got to be thin and easy. He loved it. Not only did he love it, but Aiden, my little love bug, had happy tears. He said it was absolutely delicious. So there you have it. Give it a go, give it a try, and leave me a comment. And don't forget, hit my face below and become a subscriber too.